This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns, combination of gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. Appreciate y'all for coming to the video. I want to appreciate all the support, appreciate all the love, appreciate all the everything that y'all doing for the 2A community. I want to appreciate all my new subscribers coming over here every single day. I thank you. Dozens and dozens come over here every day. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the ones that been rocking with me for years and years. I appreciate that support. And like I said before, y'all the star people. I'm just a messenger. I'm just the average citizen trying to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. Now, with that said, over here, people, we're going to cover a whole lot of stuff. So, don't get comfortable over here. I'm not going to be comfortable. You're not going to be comfortable. We got so much when it comes to the Second Amendment that we have to get into. And so right now, we're going to focus on your rifles in this country right now. We're going to focus on the rifles because right now, when it comes to your AR-15s, your AK-47s and stuff, right now we're in uncertain times and we don't know the future when it comes to rifles in this country, far as restrictions and laws and stuff like that. Now, right now, far as the estimate that I looked at, could be off, could be more up to I don't know, but we have between 90 and 100 million gun owners in this country who own the AR-15. And, also the AK-47s and other platforms and stuff out there, compared to when it comes to like 600 million plus of firearms, like far as handguns and stuff. So it's a big difference. When it comes to this country here, less than 5% of crimes are committed with rifles and stuff. Less than 5%. Now, with that said, the opposition has pledged to pretty much come after your rifles in this country, people. I'm talking about right now, we're facing a lot of uncertainty. And, with some of the things that I have been personally worried about, I'm talking about legislatively, we'll talk about that another time. But what I'm concerned about is executive orders. Now, right now, the opposition has rolled out some executive orders that when they take office, what they're going to do in the first 90 days, 100 days, whatever the case may be, 30 days. But, we haven't seen nothing in 2A community about some of the executive orders that could be passed. I might talk about a few of them that I might think that could happen. I've been looking at so much information, man. We can go 360 degrees with all this stuff that I'm about to talk about. Now, one thing that I do know, I've been getting a lot of comments, people seeing some of the videos I have when it comes to building ARs and stuff like that. A lot of platforms out there has information on AR-15s. A lot of people have talked about it. There's a lot of information out there. But now some people say, hey, I got my parts and accessories. I don't have the lower, the upper. Some people got the upper. Some people got the lower. I'm talking about everybody in different stages when it comes to building your AR-15, AR pistol, or whatever the case may be. So all these accessories and stuff that I'm talking about, there's people in they're doing different ways how they're going to build their platform or whatever the case may be. So with that said, now the opposition has pretty much pledged to pretty much tax the AR-15, out of existence, people. I'm talking about that was their whole goal, to tax it out of existence. Now, a lot of you probably familiar in hearing about, the National Farm Act, the NFA item, making the AR-15 an NFA item, which you have to pay a $200 tax stamp and all that other stuff to, to get it registered and all this kind of stuff, which we always talk about when you register something, registering your farm and all that kind of stuff, that can lead to gun confiscation. They know you got it, know where you at, and stuff like that. Now, another thing that a lot of people need to understand, that the opposition has pledged to pretty much ban imports of rifles, other platforms, AKs and stuff like that. So that's another thing that's on the radar that you got to look at. Also, the opposition has pretty much pledged to incentivize states to come up laws and regulations and stuff when it comes to rifles and AR-15s and stuff like that. That's a lot of stuff that some people probably not looking at. Also, the opposition has pledged to pretty much buy back the AR-15s, assault weapons that they call it. But, to buy back these rifles and stuff, which also what they're looking at on the flip side, they're saying, well, we'll buy back your AR-15 and everything because, we'll give you market value. But what that is going to do, inflate the prices pretty much on the black market and stuff like that. That's going to drive your AR rifles, probably the sales and stuff of it. It could drive it up 30, 40, 50%, people. Some of the estimates that I looked at, your ARs in this country can go through the roof. The prices can just go to the moon. I'm talking about, we seen times in this country where when we seen threats when it comes to the AR-15s, your rifles and stuff. And I seen one time where a rifle went through the roof one time. I'm talking about prices had jumped. You couldn't find ARs under $1,000. It was just that serious, people. Parts, accessories. So I'm talking about you need to get yourself in position in case we don't know what news is going to come out, the headlines is going to come out. We really don't know, people. We don't know with some of the things that we're seeing and stuff like that. But, you know, with some of the things that we're seeing where they're trying to come after the American rifle, which is the AR-15. I'm talking about this country is flooded with the AR-15s, people. And I'm talking about flooded. We have sold so many rifles during 2020, millions and millions as far as what I looked at and stuff like that. So this is something that we need to, you know, we need to look at. They also want to come after everything, people. They want to come after your braces and stuff. We know the ATF has been coming after manufacturers and stuff like that. We've seen companies that has pretty much been put in the spotlight to come after their braces. You know, we just seeing some of everything, the features and stuff on our rifles and guns and stuff. I'm talking about they got so many strategies and ways to come after the gun owners in this country, people. So we're in uncertainty right now. We don't know the direction they're gonna take. I'm talking about, but any little direction that they take, trust me, it's gonna be in the headlines and stuff. And guess what? You want to be ahead of that. So if you're building your AR and stuff like that, you need to get ahead of that. Now, another thing, when it comes to, like I said, there's so many strategies out there. You know, when it comes to firearm tax and stuff like that, you know, they want to not only the NFA $200 tax, but they want to tax it, you know, and who knows what price that can be or how high that can drive prices and stuff. But there's an effect to everything that I'm telling you. If they're putting a tax on the rifle or whatever the case may be, guess what? Your manufacturers, they're going to get taxed. Your dealer's going to get taxed. So you're getting taxed thrown all the way around, which is going to do what? Throw the prices up on the purchase of the rifle and stuff like that. Everything has an effect, a cause and effect, people. Think about that. Now, another thing that people probably haven't looked at, you might not heard of or covered and stuff like that, I'm releasing a lot of flying under the radar information to y'all. This is a lot of stuff that I've been looking at for a long time, new stuff that has popped up on the radar and strategies that they can take. Now, when it comes to your background checks, I'm talking about the opposition has pledged to do background checks differently when it comes to these rifles, the assault rifles that they call it and everything. So they want to pretty much stretch the background checks, not days, people, not weeks. They talking about months. They want to do it. They want to string you along, especially when it comes to rifles. They want to do it totally different. There are so many ways that they're trying to come after the AR-15 and your rifles and stuff in this country, people. I'm talking about it just blows your head off. I'm talking about because it's just so much that they just keep coming at. But they have some strategies out there. And right now, I'm talking about, you know, we have holidays and stuff coming. Once you get yourself in position, you know, get your accessories, your lower. If you just get the strip lower, people, you got it and stuff like that. I'm talking about, you know, I seen one time where, you know, just getting the strip lower and stuff, I'm talking about, can be wiped out quick and everything. And I know a lot of people who pretty much had the upper one time during this AR-15, but didn't have the lower. Some people had the lower, didn't have the upper. I'm talking about it can get that bad, people. I'm talking about demand could get that bad when it comes to your rifles and stuff. So get yourself in position and prepared and stuff like that. Because like I said before, right now, once I'm talking about all this stuff in the news and headlines, once the dust settle and stuff, because, you know, people in power are pushing for the new administration to gain control, people. And trust me, they're being very secret and quietly. There's information that I looked at that they're trying to pretty much hide right now when it comes to their gun control plans. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to release it. They don't want nothing to get out. They want to keep it tamped down. But like I said before, if the new administration take over and next year, and when some of the executive orders roll out, people, trust me, they're going to continue the executive orders that was under the Obama administration and some more. So think about it. They're looking at it. They're getting ahead right now. They're getting ahead. Don't get confused with the headlines and all this stuff you see out there. Don't get confused that the new administration is working on gun control behind the scenes. They're keeping it very quiet, people. Very quiet. I tell you, they got a lot of sneaky tactics and stuff like that. So get yourself prepared and everything. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.